Clip, Mozambique army joins demonstrators in the protest. Now, you've watched that video clip, and it's very sad. Again, it reveals a lot in African leadership. That is what we want to discuss today on our political analysis. Before I carry on, ladies and gentlemen, may I take this golden chance to thank you and appreciate you so much for your always great support in this broadcast. Because if it wasn't your support, then this channel could have not reached where it is as at now. And I want to thank you and appreciate you so much. May God bless you. To the new subscribers, feel at home and please consider to give this video a thumb of like. Now, let's proceed with this discussion. I have realized one thing from that video clip, that African people, both men and women, are tired of leadership conman. Or how can I put it? On leadership deceitful. Where a leader is being elected and he or she is forgetting the promises which he had to the people where he or she rules. So, Mr. Monroe, the head of state of Mozambique, must be aware that he should pack and go, because a situation where the Mozambique army have joined the protesters, it means that those people don't want the head of state over there. They are not ready to even work for the current head of state, but just telling him to go home because he have abandoned the economy of Mozambique, he have abandoned the people of Mozambique, he have abandoned the leadership administration of Mozambique, and he is only after enriching himself, loving himself, and not ready to serve the people. So the best option was the people to demonstrate and the army to join them. And this is going to happen until these people make it where the head of state of Mozambique lives or resides. That is what they are after. But when you look at it politically, it's very clear that Africans' power is coming to an end. The Africans want a honest leader. Africans want a leader who can take them to the next level. Africans want a leader with dignity, a leader with compassionate heart, a leader with respect to the people in the society. That is what Africans want. And they were forced to storm the street because the Mozambique head of state was not having the characters which I've mentioned. When I try to compare this with Kenyan's leadership, it's very clear that this might also could happen in our country. Some of you will ask that the KDF cannot join Kenya demonstrators. They can. It is possible if Ruto misbehave. You know, I don't know what's normally wrong with human being. Yani, they normally take things as theirs. Why should you just work to the people? Hii leadership will come and go. Why wasting your time creating quarrels, creating demonstration while you are a leader? you should serve. Any leader you've seen people demonstrating for is not a good leader, according to me. This leader might have been done something wrong, and that is why people are now turning back to him in the street to demonstrate and show him that he is not ready to be in the office. And that is what happened in Mozambique. The army could not join the protesters if the head of state was a good man. The head of state of Mozambique was wrong and rogue. Underline wrong and rogue. He couldn't lead the people. So the best option, people became annoyed and demonstrated, and the army bordered the same boat with the protesters. If he is not keen, then by tomorrow, these people could have, they might have stormed even where he resides. I'm telling you for free. It had happened in Sri Lanka. It had happened in several parts in Africa. Today is in Mozambique. This spirit is still carrying on in African leadership. And if we are not keen, even in our country, Kenya, William Ruto must now change. And he must be aware of this. He might use forces, but when the KDF turn wild and join the protester, then it's going to be weak. Even Soipan Tuya cannot control. If the army went to the street. If the army goes to the street and support the protester, then it's going to happen. It is called leadership. As a leader, you must humble yourself and understand the people whom you are ruling. It's simple and clear. You must also subject yourself to the people. You must also listen to the people voice. That is what we forget, because you are in power. Na hii power, hata ukipewa 10 years, 20 years, you will know, you will just leave it and go. Even you can rule 60, hata kama umepewa 60, obvious utaenda. Tafadhali, viongozi wa Afrika, mfanyie wananchi kazi, watendea wema, na msikwame kwa uongozi. Now let you not revoke any electorate outside there. They're the best people, and you will realize it later. Ladies and gentlemen, what can you say in that Mozambique drama? I rest my case at this point. I wish you all the best, and it's now officially very clear that Africans are not ready for any dictatorship. They are not ready for it. So it is upon African leaders to prepare.